Welcome back. Today on Real Reviews, we have the Flip 7, which is one of JBL's newest speakers from their portable lineup. Go ahead and take a look at the box. Here's a speaker here on the front, IP68 waterproof. See, it has some new type of attachment set up. And we also have Auracast versus Party Boost, like on the Flip 6. That's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and open the box and see what we get inside. And it kind of just opens up straight from the top. I thought it was going to flip open, but it doesn't. You can see here it shows the little attachments, a little carabiner attachment, and the little, I guess, little loop to hold it by. And I'm not sure what's in there. We'll take a look at that in a second. And here is the speaker. It's not covered in anything. Usually JBL speakers come covered in something, but there's like no material covering it. It's just kind of just bare inside of there. Let's take it out. Ooh, nice. Feels really heavy, really good in the hand already. I mean, you can feel the quality of the speaker. So cute. Look at these tiny little passives on the side. So super cute. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's take a look at what's inside of the package here. Oh, here's another little attachment. So this is the carabiner attachment, I guess what they call it. It's kind of like a little clip right here. I guess if you're climbing a mountain, you can clip this to your gear and you can climb up the mountain listening to your favorite music. Pretty interesting. Let's see what else we have in here. We have our little quick start guide, product registration. Anything else inside of here? So there's nothing else inside of here. So it doesn't even have a charging cable. No. So this is everything that comes inside of the box. You have your speaker itself, your two attachments, your warranty product registration, and your quick start guide. So taking a look at the quick start guide, it kind of just like folds out like this, and it just shows you what's in the box, how to do your Bluetooth, different colors, different things about it. Shows you the USB-C cable is not included. And then it shows you how to put on your little attachments here, factory reset, which is definitely nice if you need it, and some warnings, and that's pretty much it. And as far as the warranty and product registration, you do get a 12-month warranty on all JBL products. So just a quick overview of the speaker. Right here on the front, we have the nice big JBL badge, nice textured feel to it. We have the volume down, play pause button, and the volume up buttons. Then we have your Bluetooth, your power button, and your Auracast button. And now on the Flip 6, we do have a party boost versus the JBL Flip 7 has the Auracast. It's just a little bit different technology. And then over here around to the back, you'll notice you have your Flip 7 right there. We have a power indicator, and then we also have a USB-C charging port. Now, it does not include a USB-C cable, so that is unfortunate. But what's cool about this port is that it not only can charge your speaker, but it can also be used for lossless playback if you connect it to a computer or a supported device. And now one of the really cool features about the speaker is this little interchangeable connector slot right here. It does come with these two accessories. You have your carabiner and your little loop. The way that this works, you just hold the button down, you put your attachment in place and let go, and then it's attached. And when you want to remove it, you just press the button and you take it back out again. You have a little spot back here where you can use it to lean your speaker down so it's not flipping over. Put it like that so it doesn't kind of roll, because these are like barrels. They'll just kind of roll. But I guess with that, it kind of stops it. And then you have your little passives here on the sides. Pretty neat looking. Pretty nice and cute. Nice little passives. And in these speakers, the Flip 7 actually has 4 little rubber pieces here. So you can actually stand it up like this a little bit better. It still kind of does lean to the side. I guess this one's a little bit, it's kind of angled, as you can see. This is kind of angled that way. So it still does kind of lean. It's not completely flat. I guess if you're like drop your speaker somewhere, it has a little bit more support so it doesn't like get damaged. And this speaker is supposedly drop proof up to 1 meter, which is about 3.2 feet. So that is kind of nice, and that is dropping it on concrete. But obviously you will get it scratched up, but it should survive the drop. And then the IP68 means that it is actually waterproof all the way up to 1.5 meters, which is roughly 5 feet, I guess, in water for up to 30 minutes. And it could survive that. And as far as dust proof, it's completely dust proof. So that is also cool. I don't know how it could be completely dust proof because of this grill here. I'm sure stuff's going to get like embedded in the grill, especially if you took it, I don't know, to the beach or something. But as far as waterproofing goes, it only says it's waterproof in fresh water. It doesn't say salt water. It literally says fresh water specifically. So if you plan on taking this to the beach and sticking it in the salt water, you might want to contact JBL first and just be sure that it is okay to do that with the speaker. For the specifications on the JBL Flip 7, we have one 0.6-inch dome tweeter, no mid-range, one 1.75-inch by 3-inch racetrack style woofer, 35 watts of power, that's 25 watts from the woofer and 10 watts from the tweeter. Frequency response is 60 hertz to 20 kilohertz. It comes in at 1.23 pounds with dimensions of 7.19 inches wide, 2.7 inches tall, and that is laying down, by 2.8 inches deep. Charge time is 2.5 hours with a playtime of up to 14 hours. Connections are USB-C for charging the device as well as for lossless playback, and it does have Bluetooth 5.4. And the app used is the JBL Portable app. IPX rating is IP68, waterproof up to 1.5 meters or approximately 5 feet for 30 minutes. But it does say it's for fresh water. It is considered drop proof for up to 1 meter or 3 feet, and that is on concrete. For extras, it has the push lock interchangeable accessory slot, and it comes with 2 attachments, the loop and the carabiner. It also does have lossless audio playback via the USB-C, Auracast to connect multiple speakers together with just the press of a button, and AI sound boost, which keeps it sounding good even at loud volumes without distortion. It will also help to prevent blowing your speaker. It comes in 6 colors: blue, black, white, red, purple, and squad, which is also camo. However, it is not customizable like the Flip 6 was. Current price at the time of filming is $149 versus the Flip 6 comes in at $129, so it's $20 difference. And I think it may be worth it just by initial impressions, but we will get to that in just a moment. Okay, let's go ahead and get the speaker powered on. Press the power button up here. And there we go, classic JBL sound. Sounds so funny coming from this little speaker. But as you can see right here, it does have a power indicator right there, so it's almost fully charged. And you can see the Bluetooth button right there is flashing to let you know it's ready to get paired to. So in your device, it comes up as the JBL Flip 7. We'll go ahead and get connected. And there you have it. Now let's take a look at the app. So taking a look at the app here, let's see if we can find our product. And here it is, it automatically came up. See, it says JBL Flip 7 right up there at the top. And let's see, equalizer. Right now it's on JBL Signature. So we do have a couple equalizer presets here. So we have the JBL Signature, we have Chill, we have Energetic, Vocal, and Custom. Let's see if we go to Custom. We have a 7-band equalizer, which is really nice because I think the Flip 6 only had a 3-band. Then we have Playtime Boost, which boosts up sound and prolongs the playtime. So what this says is Playtime Boost will boost up the volume of your music, but consume less battery. Under this mode, EQ is disabled. Okay, so basically it just turns off the EQ in Playtime Boost and just turns the volume up a little bit. So I don't know about that. We'll just keep this on JBL Signature, Playtime Boost off. And now let's see, stereo group. So if we did have 2 speakers, we could click on stereo group and we could group them together. And then we have product information. We have our quick start guide on here, and there it is. So we do have a digital copy of the quick start guide. You can rename your product, whatever you want it to be called. So right now it's JBL Flip 7. And then feedback tone, that's basically when you're activating, deactivating features, as it says here. I believe that's also when you're turning the speaker on or off. It will not make that tone, that boot up tone, if you have this off. We have our software version, and then we also do have a factory reset down there at the bottom. So now we're going to try the waterproof test. Let's see if this thing is really waterproof. I'm going to go ahead and put it in here, play some music. You'll see if it floats, and we'll also see how the water splashes around and what that looks like. Check this out. Pretty nice. Here we go. Whoa, it just splashing everywhere, dude. Yeah, you definitely get wet with this thing. But it looks like there's bubbles coming out right there. Look at that. Some water's getting into somewhere. So is that really waterproof? I don't know. There's bubbles. Look at this. This is awesome. So there we go, guys. This thing is definitely waterproof. It's still just jamming. That was pretty cool. And it is absolutely soaked. I mean, I could feel this thing is waterlogged, and it does look like a log. So it's a perfect way to put it. It's waterlogged, it's splashed everywhere. All right, there you go. Waterproof test successful. Should we throw it in the pool? What do you guys think? You think we should throw it in the pool? See if that works too? I'm gonna give it a shot. Okay, so here we go, guys. We're gonna play a song. We're gonna toss it in the pool, and then we'll scoop it out with the net and see how it still works. This is about 3 feet maybe, so it should work just fine. Hit it. Here we go, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Well, it definitely doesn't float since it's sitting at the bottom of the pool. It's off. It's completely off. So is it broken? Nope, it's not. So there you go. It stood up to the waterproof test. Now we're going to play a few tracks for you guys so you can see what the speaker sounds like. So please just sit back and enjoy the music.
You in my heart. wanna stop it. I just wanna stop it. Where do you turn when you need someone? Where do you hide when you just can't run? Where do you go when you have no home? When you have no hope? What do you do when you're losing sleep? When real life doesn't beat your dream. I just wanna know if you feel it too. It's me and you, all alone in a crowded room. I remember the moment I got left behind. Faces fade to black as they move from the light. Am I even real? Even real? Everywhere I look, I'm starting to feel time is eating me alive, drowning in time is eating me. Keep dreaming, but my dreams keep flying away. It's somewhere far beyond. Keep chasing them and I never rest for a day. It's something I don't do. I feel the wind blowing my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. Goddamn, feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a blast for looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a blast for looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. There's a beauty in the way you're worn, and the sharpness of your thorns. So vibrant in the imperfections. In the pain, there's something real. All that anger's so concealed. Still, you're lost in how to feel. Just let me hold that severed world. The pieces feel so cold. The tears won't bring it back to life. But he will always know.
All right, so my final thoughts for the JBL Flip 7. I think it is a really cool speaker. I mean, we did have some problems with it when we first started it up. There was like a smell coming out of it, and there still kind of is on this side. So, guys, be aware of that. Maybe there's something wrong with mine. I'm not 100% sure. And it also wasn't sounding completely, I guess, 100% when we first were starting to use it. So, what we did is we did upgrade the firmware and then we rebooted our device, and it seemed to sound a lot better once we did that. Besides that, I think it's a really good speaker and it does sound good as well. And being that it only had one woofer and one tweeter, I really didn't expect too much, but it exceeded my expectations with its sound quality. And I was kind of thinking that it really didn't fill the room, but after listening to it for a while, it really does fill the room. I mean, for this tiny little speaker, it has a decent amount of bass to it. It has some good highs to it, and it definitely fills the room with that 360-degree sound. Now, the closer you are, the better it's going to sound, obviously, but In a small room, I mean, you could definitely jam out to a little party with you and your friends. And if you're just going to take it and use it on your bike, you're going to use the carabiner or the little loop attachment, attach it to your backpack, bring it hiking, take it camping, whatever you might want to do with it. And being the fact that it is drop proof from about 3 feet and it's also waterproof for about 5 feet, I mean, that's just really cool. Now, one thing to keep in mind about the waterproofness of it is although it is waterproof, it does not float. So if you happen to be going over a body of water, be sure to hold on tight and not drop it, because if you do, it's gone. Now, maybe in the future, they will add another attachment here that will maybe be like a floaty attachment. So that's something that, hopefully JBL maybe could see this video and add something like that, because I would not want to lose my speaker if I took it fishing or something and accidentally it fell off my boat. I mean, I would just watch it sink and watch the little lights fade off into the distance. That would be really, really sad. The pros of the speaker, obviously, waterproof, drop proof. You have your little attachments. You have your USB-C lossless audio if you wanted to use that. And another feature it has is the Auracast button, which is better than the Party Boost because it allows you to connect more speakers. And you can actually take this little tiny guy right here and connect it to the JBL Party Box Ultimate. I did already do that, and I was going to show you guys, but you can't hear it, and there's no flashing lights on it, so there's no way to really prove that I'm doing it, so it's kind of hard to tell, but it definitely does work. So that is a cool feature of it. And besides that, is this thing better than the Flip 6? I have to say, feature-wise, it's definitely better. With all of the features that we just talked about, the attachment, the lossless audio, I just think that, it feels really good in the hand. It has a little bit of a bigger woofer to it. I think it has a little bit more sound to it. The battery life is extended. As far as, overall sound quality, I can't really say that it is a lot better or a lot louder or deeper bass or anything. You guys will have to kind of determine that, but it's a great speaker. If you want to get one of the newer speakers in JBL's new portable speaker lineup, I definitely recommend the Flip 7 here. And if you are interested in purchasing it, I will have a link in the description where you will be able to get it from. And if you would like to show your support, please be sure to use my links, since anything you purchase does generate a small revenue for the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button so you never miss another video on Real Reviews. See you guys next time.